Hey there, folks. Um, it's 4:51 a.m. Tuesday, December 15th. Um, I'd mentioned I was going to put out an animal DVD, animal spirit guide DVD. Um, the way I'm going to do it is going to be in segments, but I'm also going to take some of the segments and just put them out. So you'd have one here and one there, so you at least have some of that information. Uh, it doesn't take too long to express the energy qualities, characteristics of one particular type of animal that we have for this planet. Um, Animal essence, the different focal points of animal essence that go into bodies and have lives, um, they go into all the different bodies here, they go into all the different bodies in other planets. They move around too. That's why a few of you, you've asked me what your animal spirit guide looks like, and I'll look at one and I get a body from another planet, and I'm like, the first thing I just usually say is, "Holy crap!" It looks a little this, and that as energy, but it's weird. Um, Remember, when we see things as vision with the pineal gland, we have to take. I take the frequencies of what I see, what it actually looks like. I when it what it actually looks like as far as anything related to something I've seen and that you've seen, so I can try to explain it to you. I can't always see the exact animal as the hairs on it and everything. I can't always see like that. It's multidimensional, and I got a lot of energy moving through me, so it's hard for me to see something that pretty, that exact and everything. And so anyway, but some of you, those of you that listen to me, that I've had consults with or talked with about that, you understand what I'm talking about. But I can always explain the energy that they give you. Sometimes it's a few of them in one. Sometimes you've had a life with an animal spirit, with animal essence, in an animal body, previous lives, and they come hang around you. Um, and they'll show me that energy field. They'll change their frequencies to be that kind of energy, for me to see it and then tell you, and hopefully stir your memories of having had that life. Um, when I do consults, folks, it's there's a lot more behind it than you think. Um, this is about you understanding who you are, understanding more of what's around you, and understanding our family, how we work together, how we're gonna work together, or not have to work together but not attack each other. That stuff was even going on in the second dimension on the other side. Nutty. Anyway, animals bring us so much. Bear helps us set movable boundaries. Hawk, with great vision. Um, uh, Man, there's so many. Snake can be healing and grounded information. It's the serpent, kill him. Get a shovel, cut a snake's head off. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. The raccoon is reminds you that you can do all kinds of stuff. Well, down in Georgia, around a lot of other places, you report a raccoon being out there. Lots of times the police come out and just shoot it. I'm like, what? Wow, can we apply that thought process to some other things? Don't get me wrong, I'm not actually meaning that. I'm just saying, look, there's a problem with this thought process. Um, Nuts. The old system still hanging on, hanging out, still alive in the third dimension. Anyway, um, I have to do this before I leave. because animals have served us forever. Animals had lives before you did. So they should be honored. Anyway, horse means travel. Ducks, a lot of people, they talk about, I told this one guy his nickname was Duck, and I looked at him, and that was his energy. And I said, your name, Duck, and your nickname, Duck. He worked at Starbucks, and he doesn't believe in any of this stuff. Okay, he's a Christian that is stuck on his philosophy. Can't prove any of it. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't care. That's what he's holding on to. Fine, no problem. But I said it's interesting that your nickname is Duck, and I said it really fits you. And then he looked at me like I was going to make a sly comment. I said Duck has the energy of continuous motion, and you can't stop a duck. They have fortitude. I said I've seen ducks fly sideways, not straight into, but sideways through a hurricane, a flock of them. When you take a duck, they just keep going. Okay, the feet always going. You can take it and submerge it, and I haven't done this, but they float. You could actually take one, submerge it, let it come back up, and just let go of it. It pops right back up and just keeps going. They're like nature's little tanks. They're incredible. Yeah, but an elephant is bigger. So what? The energy in that elephant, the spirit, sentient energy in that elephant, it's the only essence. That animal essence in that elephant has also been a mouse, a duck, a lion, all kinds of animals in other planets. So I told him, I said, duck is very powerful energy. Plus, they're strong enough to where things like water, when it hits it and falls off, it doesn't stick on them. And he just looked at me like, yeah, ducks, they just keep going. I said, yeah, they sure do. And they don't seem to go after anyone. They just keep going. That just like you work hard to keep going. You go home, you do more work. You do work around the house, You like to keep going. He goes, yeah, how'd you know that? I said, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm trying to beat up, it's not like I'm trying to tell him he's wrong or try and push him into this, philosophy, whatever. It's just it was to talk with him about duck energy, that's all. I knew that he had this kind of he liked being called Duck because it fit him, but there's something, he didn't have any pride, and it just made him feel a little bad. It's right here on the conscious part of his head. So I fed him truth, good information, and now he has more. It's not more faith in it. He feels better about his own energy for understanding his qualities of his own personal energy that are relative to the power, not just characteristics, but the power of a duck. Animals do so much for everyone, and that's why they're leaving. They've been overabused too long. Anyway, look, again, consults coming up real quick, new email websites. I'm putting all that together. jay.arae.essex@gmail.com. I'm going to put that, set that aside. My new website is just in the process of being put together. I'm going to do something different for setting up consults and payments. You'll be talking with me directly. I should have, done this originally, but it's like everything else, folks. We learn. You keep learning. That's what we do. Don't worry about making a mistake unless you've made the same mistake 3 times. Then say, okay, I need to fix this because this is not happening in a good way. That's all. So you make the same mistake 20 times, you need to get in front of a mirror and start yelling at yourself. I'm only kidding. You don't have to yell at yourself, but it's like, look, for me, I would say, dude, what's your problem? Anyway, that is coming out pretty soon, okay? But I will release little segments of it here and there, and so I get some of it out, for free. But the rest is going to be on DVD. There'll be a bunch of them. All right, folks. Love you. Take care. Have a good one.